Currently, it's 10 above.
You know, it just, I don't know. Sean does a great job, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But Mace in the morning, just, I don't know, it just...
His charm just oozes.
It is. He is oozing. Yes.
And you can just see him smiling as he's reading the forecast.
Mid-America's most beloved weather.
He may well be.
Caster.
Yes.
He may well be. We're not sure. We don't know.
Yep.
3 minutes after 8 o'clock, the Mighty 1630 KCJJ, Eastern Iowa's local radio station.
And we have a visit from Shelter House. Jessica is here again this morning. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. You can pull that up to you so you don't have to lean into it. There you go.
So get used to it.
Yeah. So, it was funny. I was thinking, I was kind of messing around in my apartment over the weekend and looking at what I'm trying to declutter, and I'm like, I got books that I really need to get. When is that book sale coming up? And you're here with the answer.
Yes, the book sale. It is that time of year again for Shelter House. Our book sale is March 8th and 9th this year, so it's a little earlier.
Yeah.
So make sure to mark that on your calendar.
Sure, yeah. So, and for those of you that don't remember or have never heard of the annual Shelter House book sale, this is a massive event. Mm-hmm. There are literally thousands and thousands of books, and all categorized and sorted and everything for you. And you just come in and you have your choice of all that stuff, not only books, but like CDs and albums and other media that's available on a limited basis, but the big thing is the books.
Yes, big thing are the books, but agreed. There's media, there's also puzzles and games, so there's something for everybody.
And are you having it at the same location again?
Yes, so that's 860 Corey Road, and that's in the River Landing.
Yeah, that's the old antique car museum location. And it's right across from the parking lot in the Iowa River Landing there on Corey Road. And it's huge. And are you doing the same thing as you did last year? If you want to get in a half hour early, you get to pay a premium for that?
Yep, so we have the early bird special. So on Saturday, March 8th, it'll only be that day. You can get in at 10 a.m., and it's a half hour more, and it's $10, and then you get like the first picks. So, and honestly, there's a lot of people that come to that.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they're lining up.
I was really freaked out when I saw this the first time. There's professional people that come in and they've got scanners.
Yeah.
Because they're book aficionados who know what books are valuable, what books are needed, and they can scan the ISBN number or whatever they call them. It's like the UPC code for books.
Yes.
And they can tell which books are that people need, and they'll snatch those up first.
Yeah, and that's kind of fascinating to watch.
And it really is. But it's neat because, whether you like fiction or nonfiction, if you want to get new cookbooks or read biographies or learn about music or art, and then there's a huge kids section too.
Yes. Yeah, and these are all donated books too, which is really wonderful. It's from the community, and they're really nice books, so don't get it right that they're donated. They're all just gently used. We make sure that we put only the good books out.
Yeah, don't bring your waterlogged books or your moldy books in because they're just going to get tossed.
Yeah, and if you want to donate to us, we're starting our donation drop-offs February 2nd, so that's also earlier this year since the date is earlier.
Sure, so a month ahead of...
Yeah, so February 2nd to March 4th, and those are Sundays from 2 to 4, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays from 10 to 2, and that's at the 860 Corey Road.
Yeah, which is really nice, because I remember the previous locations you've had them, you get all the donations, and then you only have a couple of days to sort. So this way you can sort as they come in.
Right, and that makes it much easier. It's nice to have that space the whole month.
And it's free to get in, other than if you want to come in early. Yep. And then how do you price the items?
Sure. So hardbacks are $3, paperbacks are $2, children's books are $1. The majority of media is all $1, and then puzzles and games are $3. You
still doing the every kid that comes gets a free book?
Yes. Yep. Every kid that comes gets a free book, and we got bags. We're gonna do. Totes that you can buy too, and then you can
and usually have pastries or coffee for people that are going to stick around for a while, like me, that go in and wander around.
Kind of have like a little lounge area. Kind of set it up so it's nice, and have pastries and coffee, so you can come and just look at books all day.
And you got tons of volunteers checking out people, and that seems to be every year. It seems to be a lot more smoother. So you guys are honing that down, so
Yeah, slowly
you're not
figuring it
standing in line for a half an hour to get checked out. And
Yes, plenty of checkout tables.
and they volunteers help you get your books to your car if you've got boxes and boxes. Some
Yes.
people do.
Yeah.
And I've gone and done both. I've come out with just one big book. Like remember the last time or a couple years ago, I got the coffee table book Chronicle of the 20th Century for like $3. I'm like, this is great, and I'm a big fan of going through the music and seeing what's available too. And there's always a really great selection of that, because as people get older and they start purging, they get rid of their CD collections and their record collections, and there are still people like me that have album turntables and CD players and still use that stuff. I know a lot of it's being downloaded and converted to MP3 files and so forth, but there's some of us that still like the physical.
Yeah,
thing
I was
of
going
it,
to say
so.
record players, I feel like they're cool with the kids now.
Yeah, they're starting to be. We have to explain to them that the $49.99 ones are not
Right.
not what you should be getting, but it's a start. We shouldn't
a start.
complain. So, again, the hours or the dates of the book sale.
Dates of the book sale, March 8th through 9th, and then sorting dates, so days that you can donate your own books and help us, because everything goes back to Shelter House to
Right.
support Shelter House, is February 2nd through March, and that's Sunday 2 to 4, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday 10 to 2. And we're also looking for volunteers, so check out our website at shelterhouseiowa.org if you'd like to sign up to volunteer.
Yeah, and this is a great cause and a great event, and it seems like you get more and more people come every year. The more people
Yeah.
hear about it.
It's a lot of people, and it's great to see everyone come out and support us.
Yeah, and not only from here, but from other
Yes.
counties, they come out because it is a big deal.
I know. I think last year someone from Texas drove out
Oh, yeah?
to come do it.
Must have been a transplanted Texan, because I can't imagine somebody from Texas driving all the way up, probably from the area before, and said, this would be a great time to come up
Yeah.
and check out
Right.
some books. So
Yeah, there's some good books though. So come check it
yeah,
out.
and it's a nice big warehouse building, so there's plenty of room to move around and stuff.
Yes.
You're not jammed in there with
Right.
other people. I mean, there's plenty of room to roam, and it's fun to browse for sure.
Definitely.
Well, thanks for coming in again. March 8th and 9th are the dates of the book sale. Go to shelterhouseiowa.org and you can get all the information on volunteering and donating.
Great. Well, thank you for having me.
Thanks, Jessica.
Iowa City's local radio station. Iowa